Hayabusa. I went mental. Lu Bu's Chinese. It don't fucking matter, mate. Lu Bu's Lu Bu. Imagine seeing Lu Bu on this game. Just seeing him. Playing like he does. Give him the style of fucking Dynasty Warriors. He can do the grab, and then when they brought the whole thing where you can get the boss's abilities, because you can obviously have unlocked Hayabusa's fucking grab, spin and grab thing. Imagine getting Lu Bu's grab. And in this point in history, he's already dead. Oh yeah, I know he's already dead, but at the same time, all these fucking dudes are dead. Kelly brings back the main dude, because that's what I think Thingy did. What's the name? The girl from the first DLC, the Spanish, whatever, in it, Maya. I reckon that's what she did. She brought back all them other dudes. But mate, imagine just seeing him. Like something like this. Get to top at castle and he's just there, sitting, waiting. Everyone's around him, dead. And he just stands up and he goes, "Do you think you can provide me with a decent challenge?" And then you just fight, and mate, it's sick. Because I'd love just to do the fucking grab to him. Just run up to Lu Bu, grab him by his throat, lift him up, and then just fucking smash him into the floor. Make him a bitch. Because that's when I first seen, and also whoever followed, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I don't know your name, right, but thank you, I know you are. I just honestly thought of that because of the whole Musu Stars thing. Why did they give William Lu Bu suit? Why? Out of everyone they could have gave him the suit, they gave him Lu Bu suit. His DLC. Why? They could have gave him Thingy suit on the second campaign. Saneda. I don't know how to pronounce it. Him. They could have gave him his suit, but no, they give him Lu Bu suit. Mate, it would have been fucking sick. Just to see Lu Bu in a game like this. I clearly wanted to revive him. Because even he's from Samurai Warriors. He is. Him. Bitch boy. She is as well. I think. A lot of people on this game are from Samurai Warriors. And even that old guy, the blacksmith, he's from Ninja Gaiden. Hold it. But anyway, we'll get to see Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors 9. Kicking some ass. Because Lu Bu's Lu Bu. Everyone knows Lu Bu because it's Lu Bu. Everyone knows him. Even if they don't play the games. They know who he is because he's a fucking badass. He's a god. But obviously I make him look like a bitch when I fight him. Because they are all based on historian figures, and Dynasty Warriors 9 is supposed to be all blah accurate, so he will die way well before the War of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, because I know that. I know the whole the story, the bases and stuff of the characters. Because Dynasty Warriors is more. It's like the A whatever they called it back then, the AB Dynasty, because they called it the Dynasty area. But this is set in 1650s, whatever it said. And obviously, Lu Bu's from when there was nothing. There were no guns, there were fuck all. And obviously, in the samurai era, that's when they actually came up with guns and shit. just to give people, just to give people the advantage towards samurais, because then they've got a sword, they've got a gun, they can just go bang, he's fucking dead. And they probably got Lubu's outfit because Lubu got worms. What? Oh, I didn't know. Did he? Because I can remember Stephen in chat. He showed me a picture of William, and it's because it's not Lubu's like his latest one. It's his Dynasty Warriors 5 suit. But I didn't know Lubu got William's suit, so I didn't see that. Unless if it was just they brought it out in later date, not on the same day as that. But it kind of makes sense though with the whole Jin Hayabusa. It's like, yeah, it's from this is from the same company and shit. Yeah. So it kind of makes sense. But it would have just so much been better if it was Lubu.
Thank you.
Can't imagine. Spot CMC. Cheers for the follow. Appreciate it. This is actually the most followers I've got in months. Believe me. I appreciate it. I will probably butcher the if you've got a weird looking name to me, then I'm obviously going to butcher the fuck out of it. Sorry for swearing, but I probably will. It's like that. Clock. I ain't got a clue. I know the other bit. Crystal. Crystal. To me, it's just crystal. What is your build, if you don't mind me asking? My build is it's attack from behind. Well, I basically made it around attack from behind, as you can tell. But it was mainly, I did first make it towards the parry, but then when they nerfed it badly, unnecessarily, I changed it to attack from behind. And there's my stats: 79, 200 heart, 200 strength. It's a shame I couldn't get 200 skill, but it don't really matter. And then the armor I've got is the cross sickles, and that's the Kingo's armor. So I'll get the attack from behind, plus I get the killing strike damage, and then I've got take Nashi do. So I don't know if I said that right. The god who looks down. So it gives me equipment weight damage bonus A. And then obviously I've got that on. So set requirements is obviously down, and then that gives me yokai close combat damage. Same with that one, nearly 20-30%. And then for my other weapon, sorry, yeah, I've got that legendary Milky Way warrior, 20% more damage at critical. And then the stats I've got on that is changed to the heart, A+, ward, tickling stride, attack. But that attack from behind, I know that's a silly fucker to find, because I can remember when I first found it, so I kept it. And then equipment weight damage, I know I can get better shit, but I can't be bothered. And then obviously the piercing guard, I could change that, but it does kind of help out with my build. Like if I'm just going mental on someone, if I'm just constantly attacking something, or if it's just got a cock of health left, and then obviously I can just keep attacking it and it'll die. But I do personally think the build that I've done is perfect. It's perfect around my playstyle. Perfect. My Kai, everything. It's mainly the Kai. My Kai is the best. Like the Kai is perfect for my build. Nice, I platinumed this game, working on getting 100% in Blood End. I've platinumed it too, look. I've got 100%. I've got everything, look. Yeah. Because this is my PlayStation account. Like I said, this was if they brought this to PC, they need to bring it to Xbox so then I can put it towards my list. Because I wouldn't mind doing all this again because I enjoyed the game. I've enjoyed it since day one, since I played it. But for the show of fact, it's just because it's samurais. 100%. That's one of the main reasons why I love it so much, because it's samurais. I haven't been playing since the SNES Mini came out. They are bringing it to PC, which is nice. Yeah. Someone in the chat said it. Well, Steven said it, and then when I finished streaming and I come off, the first thing I saw it says Nioh's coming. Because they're typical though. As soon as I buy the last DLC, oh, we're bringing out a complete edition, so you get the disc and then you get the DLCs with it. Ain't no fucking surprise in that one. Because sometimes I prefer to do that. But if I really want to play the DLCs, I get the DLCs straight away. I'd rather wait until they do like an edition that you get all the DLCs with it. Because then you can kind of save money on it. Because if you've got the, obviously if you've got the full game, you've not brought the DLCs but you want to play them, wait until they bring out a complete edition or a Game of the Year edition, and then get rid of the game that you've got, or trade it in towards the shop, and then you'll get like nearly 10-15 quid off it. And so technically, you're paying for the DLC, the season pass, but you're getting the game with it, plus DLC. So that's what I did for Fallout. I mean, Dark Souls 3, which I still need to play. I've still not played the stupid DLCs yet on that game. I went out, look. There it is. I went to the shop and I brought it. I had the original Dark Souls 3. And I went out and brought the fucking Game of the Year edition. Got rid of the normal one, traded it in towards this. I only paid for it. I think I paid 26 quid for that. Get the full game and DLC. Makes sense. I've still not fucking played them yet. That's how I felt pretty much annoyed. Ah, yeah. It's a bastard. If you can get a bit of a fucking bargain for the game that you like, pretty much like very much a big discount of DLCs, then you might as well do it. I've still not played it. The second DLC for Dark Souls 3 was pretty good for the closure to the series. Yeah, it's pretty much like with this as well. I really liked the whole like main missions and the enemies and shit. Even like the map layout of the DLCs for the last one. It was fucking cool. The next Souls-like game is, I am getting it, it's Code Vine, always going to launch. Always going on launch. Gonna follow. Oh yeah, do you mean that? That's what I say about games, Dark Souls games. Dark Souls, Easter, that right? Easter one.
Thank you.
And gaming. Oh, cheers for follow gaming. About time. I like Bloodborne more than Dark Souls. Yeah, it's like even with that, Bloodborne, like I was just about to say, like with me, that's the way that I look at it. Dark Souls, it's obviously knights, mages, dragons, whatever. Bloodborne, vampires, werewolves, succubuses. Nioh, ninjas, samurais, monsters, yokai. So that Code Vine, anime, stupid shit, big boobs. That's all it's gonna be. I bet you. You're playing the fucking game. First girl you come up to, her boobs will be jiggling like nothing, because it's anime. I'm surprised they didn't do it on this really, since it's from Ninja Gaiden. And see you later, mate. And then you just see boobs jiggling everywhere. I'm like, do I want to see that? Not even on fucking Ninja Gaiden with Rachel. That name Rachel. She's technically naked. Why does she have to have big boobs? Why? I'm playing a fucking game. But yeah, K Solo. I know. I kind of enjoyed Bloodborne more. It's just in a weird. I'm pretty sure everyone does. It's just because of the way Bloodborne is. Plus the sheer fact that it was obviously exclusive to PlayStation. It was technically Dark Souls 3 because obviously Dark Souls 3 wasn't out yet. And with the whole double weapon thing, I think that's what made it it made it so good as well. It was the double weapon. One weapon is in one, like there's two weapons in one weapon, and then I think that's what everyone got excited about for Dark Souls 3 because they're thinking, oh, they've put it on Bloodborne, so I get this one sword and then I use this a bit. I press L1 and then it changes it. So what they're gonna do on Dark Souls 3? And obviously on Dark Souls 3 they just made it so each weapon just had its own unique ability. That's it. And it's like with the Bloodborne, it's kind of like this really. You see this weapon, you think, I want to see this weapon, see what it looks like. And it's like, if you want to find each weapon just to see what they do, like when you change it. Because I personally think that it would have made Dark Souls a lot better if they did that. The whole ability thing, yeah, that was kind of cool. Because obviously then, depending how you play, the weapon that you use, your playstyle, you can obviously work towards that skill as well. Plus, to be honest, even with Dark Souls 3, the only weapon I used on Dark Souls 3 is the battle axe. That's the only weapon I used. I used nothing else. Except for when I was farming stupid items. I got the witch thing from that orb witch, that sword that gives you more of a drop rate, just to get items for spells and silly shit. I'm there for days just farming something, and then but out of every playthrough that I did, I only used the battle axe. That's the only weapon I used. I used nothing else. Because the swing rate was fast, plus it swung sideways. I always prefer it because I never use shields neither as well. On Dark Souls games, I never use shields. I don't block, I roll. And I always use two-handed as well. Never use one-handed. And with the battle axe, it was perfect. It had good damage output. I'm surprised they never nerfed it really, unless if they have. It's got good damage output and the swing speed is really fucking good. Because I'd rather have something that's got a good swing speed and it's got decent damage output. Kind of the reason why I use the sword, because it's got good speed, I'm used to it, and it's cancelable. But it's like I said though, like I could use any weapon and I'll get used to it. Look at him. Look at him. It just don't look right. His animation just doesn't look right. It just looks like he's doing something naughty. That's what it looks like. Is he gonna jump down? Wait, where's the girl? She's gone. Right, I need to time that shit. I attacked, don't dare. Game! Oh, my fucking, I hate them. They're the one enemies I hate through the new DLC. Plus the whole wolf, fox, nine-tails fox and the dude when you fight them together on that mission. I did it again, I pressed swing. Press X. Fuck you. How'd that comboed? I do not know. You spun me around, didn't it? I've got to run all the way there now. Again. I've got to run all the way back. You know what? I'm not fighting you. No. I should have blocked that. I'm not fighting. Go away. Don't worry, one will just tap me and kill me. Like it always does. Like him. Right, let's go. Round 2. Because I was cancelling it. I was going like that because it's always best to run and then slice because it goes straight down. But then it misses. And it misses again. And I'm going to die again. Because I'm not used to how they fight because they're horrible. Because they do shit like that. Just look at him. He's big, he's fast, and he does skill moves constantly. And it's like, you can't do anything about it when he's swinging. Because he will hit you. And if he hits you, it's going to fucking hurt. So that's why I think they've made it so you can stun him. You sacker. Since when they use that weapon, since the stupid update, wow, since the DLC, since the last DLC that they just brought, because he appears on there, and it's just the same thing. It's typical how that bloke just killed him though, isn't it? Yeah. Like I said before, when I climbed on that ladder, he eventually got me. Are you gonna do it again? No. Ever since the last DLC, they've made it so easy. The character can get the sickle, and it just looks wrong. The animation just doesn't look right. It just looks like he's pole dancing or something. And it's the one thing that just makes it horrible is fast. And pretty much nearly every single attack hits you. It combos. You can't block it. Hits you with one attack. You can't block it because it's that fast. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Get down here. Fucking sack of shit. I downloaded it, but my daughter has been nailing it all my time, so I haven't had time to even play it. Well, kind of enjoyed it. I mean, kind of ruined it for you since he's like one of the new enemies that you see on it. Well, plus it depends on what difficulty you're playing as. If you're playing on Weird and Nioh, so it kind of makes a difference. But the way they fight is horrible. Just another thing, if they didn't bring the ability to stun the enemies, those enemies would be in like they'll be a pain to fight. It's like you're fighting a boss. Because you can't stun them, they've got armor on. And they're fast, and they constantly swing at you. Plus it reaches far, does a lot of damage. You are technically fighting a boss, really. The ultimate silly. Just the boss, the side boss, that's worse than the last boss of the game. Every game has that. There's always one boss on the game, a mini boss, that's a lot stupider than the hard boss, the last boss itself. Every game does it. But yeah, awesome DLC. Kind of like what Thingy said. For Dark Souls 3, it was a cool DLC for closing the series, and it's pretty much with this, the last DLC for this, it's a really good DLC. But some of the enemies are they're just a ball ache. They're not hard to fight, it's just the way they fight. And since this game's aggressive, it's just a pain to fight with. Plus with these two, just I want to fight you. I take first swing and they're just going mental. See? Look at them! They get me killed! Pushing them into me. I'm dodging it, and then they just push him into me. Watch. Smack him down, get ready. Swarm him. Swarm him. Would have been nice if they made it so you could take them off. Or better yet, it would have been better if they weren't even here, on way near. Since it's supposedly hard. It's not, they don't help. They just get killed. And then I'm going up against two enemies that together are a pain. I need to concentrate on one, kill the one, and then kill the other. As soon as I get rid of Big Boy, doing some Dark Souls too, hit detection. Dark Souls 2 hit detection. Dark Souls 2 hit detection. Don't. I knew it. I knew it was going to be fireball again. Because I'm healing. That's why I'm concentrating on the stupid bird. Can you please die? You've got no health. Literally, look at his health. Jeez. That time. It's a curse. To me, that's a curse. Every Souls game that I play, I will destroy, I will bum everything, and then they've just got a cock of health left, and then they just get that one tap and kill me. Or they'll get me with a grab or combo, and it's annoying sometimes. Plus, the way that this game likes to play, constantly attacking every single time when you get close. Ooh. Surprised I didn't hit me. That time. Now I've got two more. Or is it two big dudes this time? Oh, I've got everything. Nice, two big dudes. Okay, Solo. Cheers for the follow, dude. Appreciate it, man. Kind of ironic because these are actually going to be my final days of playing this game. Like, I'm never, as soon as I beat this, as soon as I beat Way of Nioh, I'm never playing this game again. Unless if they bring DLCs out for the game again, more likely won't. We're just going to have to wait for Nioh 2. Because there's no point in me playing the game anymore. I've 100%ed it, I've done everything. I've beat all the difficulties, beat all the missions. Pretty much what I'm like anything, with anything really. Because I personally believe that game was this best of this year. Oh yeah. Fucking awesome game. This game, if you're a Souls person, this is a guaranteed. You will love this game. If you're into Dark Souls, you will fucking love this game. It's got its main mind shit on it, but because the only thing, same again, it's just hitting me. The thing that just makes this totally different from Souls games is the level based and the stats. That's what makes it different to Dark Souls. Because Dark Souls is not really level based. It goes, the game goes on the level you are, but this, plus it's even mission select. That's what makes this unique as well. It's level select. There's no mission, it's like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, there's no selecting. It's just, you start off, that's it, find out where to go, beat this boss, carry on. Because it is kind of the same as this, because every mission that you nearly pretty much do, you fight a boss at the end. Kind of like Dark Souls. But it's the main thing that makes it unique, it's level based, it's level select. So I wonder what type of game this would have been like if it wasn't mission select. Because it's obviously got the shrines, it's got everything like that. It's a checkpoint within a checkpoint. I've got to fight these two again. Really? I think this is the first ever time I've actually died towards these. Well, this bit, because of that stupid sickle. I'm going to be ready this time. I've noticed that as well. The computer just stands still. It doesn't move. As soon as it downs someone, it doesn't move. It's even done it when I was doing the finger mission. The axe, the veteran axe dojo mission. The boss came to me. He just ran to me and just stopped. He didn't move. As soon as I attacked him, he obviously thought I'm supposed to be attacking you. Because it's the opposite. You go to them and then they start attacking you. But he came running towards me. And he just stood there. Doing nothing. It was very weird. Right, he's spawned through. Would be nice if I could see. Jesus Christ, they're horrible.
Thank you.
Hit, hit. I ain't got a clue. Cheers for the follow though. I haven't got a clue, I'd say that. Why have people got so weird names? Why can't they just have something so simple? He gets me every time with that. I want to hit him, but I don't because I know for... That's gonna happen. Jesus. My bumhole was clenching so hard. Horrible. They're so disgusting. Oh my god. How did that hit? Please tell me. How did that hit me? How? It's like I rolled, then got hit. Like it delayed it. Gotta fight him again. Alright, this time I'm just gonna activate my spirit just to get him over and done with. Don't you do that again. Right, go. Go, 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 go. Why am I going up here for? I've smacked the tree down. Jesus, go. Sprint it. Gotta fight these two. Gotta fight them all again. But it did feel like there were a delay in the attack. I dodged, then got hit. Now for poison. Spawn. There's even a delay in fucking noise. You heard him spawn and then he spawned. Got lucky with that one. Just die. That's it. Get destroyed. That's it. So anytime you see me die by shit like that, I get bullshitted. My health. One swing back KO'd me. That's why I think the Guardian Spirits, that's the most useful thing for it. It's like Devil Trigger on Devil May Cry. If you know you're going to get hit, activate it because you get invincibility frames. You know, playing on Hell or Hell mode, fighting a boss, you fuck up, you're doing a combo, you're swinging at him, and then you totally forget, and then it swings at you. and you're mid-attack, then you just activate double trigger, so you don't get hit. Joey Pants, what's your magic level? My magic level's 30, I think. I think it is. Yeah, it's 30. My magic level's 30. But it's only for, well, for magic, mainly the dex, the magic, and the spirit, that's only there because of the trophy. Well, the trophy is to get the mastery for that skill. But at the same time, it is quite helpful. I love this board. It's like a reunion with old friends. DMC was another good game. Hope they bring out another one. Yeah. To be honest, I hope they don't. I don't even think they will. Because, yeah, don't get me wrong. DMC Devil May Cry, it was a good game. The gameplay, everything, it was fantastic. But the whole fact of it being a reboot and they totally changed Dante, that was the one thing that everyone hated, especially me. When I first seen that, I was laughing for ages, thinking, what the fuck have they done? When I researched, I left magic at 9 so I could use accessories. Oh yeah, you need magic for them, don't you? Or do you? Yeah, because I just put it at 30 because of the trophy, to get it to master, really. Plus it does helpful because of the whole mastery, because then I can just click it and then it works. But yeah, DMC Devil May Cry, yeah, it was a good fucking game. Gameplay, everything, but the story is a reboot. No, they should have just called it. They should have just done another Ninja Gaiden. That's what they should have done. They shouldn't have rebooted it. It was it was stupid. It's just the character. It was Dante himself. They just ruined it. The whole purpose of Devil May Cry is Dante. That's the reason why people like it, because it's Dante. His personality is when you're playing as him, he's funny because he knows he can't be beat and he can't. So he's cocky and shit. And then this Dante is a fucking emo, fucking smokes fags and he's a dick. DMC4 was the kid with the hand power. Yeah, Nioh. Sorry, Nioh. Thinking fucking Matrix. Virgil's son. So when they made Devil May Cry 5, plus it's going to be good because it's going to be next gen, and playing a next gen Devil May Cry is going to be quite sexual. Because I was one of those type of Devil May Cry games, especially. Well, even Devil May Cry itself. It's what got me into hack and slash games, and it's one of my all-time favorite games. And Devil May Cry 1 will always be the best one because it's just the way it was. It was Resident Evil. It was basically Resident Evil, but it was a hack and slash game. That's all it was. And the way it was, it's just nowadays. And XXH1, cheers for follow, appreciate it. Thank you. It was just the way it is because it's like nowadays the Resident Evil games. It's they're straightforward. You know where to go because it's straightforward. Back old days, mate. You start. Where the fuck do I go? Nowadays, you just right. I'm on this mission. I can't go through this door. Oh, I'll just find a key. I'll go through the door. Where do I go now? Just keep going forward, and then I'll find it. But then. Back in Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 0 days, Code Veronica, no such thing, mate. No such thing. I find this crystal. Wait, I've come up to this door, I can't open it. I need a crystal or something. Right, I need to go back somewhere, find a crystal to open this door. But I've got this key. Where do I put this key? I don't know. Right, I'll go and find this crystal. I've got the crystal. I come back. I open this door. I open the go through into this room. I've got this thing, another thing. Oh, this is for that other door. So I go back there. So then does this mean this key must use for this door? But yeah. I don't remember that one, but when they brought him, I thought he killed it in a bad way. You didn't play the you didn't play the latest DMC when Dante was a young man. What? Do you mean Devil May Cry 3? Devil May Cry 3 came out years ago. You didn't play the latest DMC when Dante was a young man. It's the DMC Devil May Cry is a reboot of the series. But the story plot of it is Devil May Cry 1 and 3 together. Well, it's pretty much Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3 together. Because Devil May Cry 4... Because it's even that, the story base, the timeline for Devil May Cry games is a bit weird. Because it goes Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 4, and then Devil May Cry 2. Nah bro, they made another one before he got the white hair. What? It even showed how he got white hair. It was pretty cool. What the fuck? I've never heard of such a thing. Unless if it was the comics. Because I watched the animated series. And then I read the comics. Because the comics carries on from the animated series. The animated series before Devil May Cry 2. Which is technically the last one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dante always had white hair, even when he was a kid. Okay. Why did I attempt to block that? What the hell am I doing? I'm pretty sure you must be thinking of a different game because I've never heard of a thing like that. Never. Unless if it is the latest thing and I've not seen it. Because I ain't got a clue. I really haven't. Just focus 1 second, Nioh punishes you. It came out in 2013 for PS4. 2013? What? I'm seriously, like... I hate it when it does this. Because it auto-tracks. When you're behind him, it comes out his arse. I think I've got to look this up, because... I've never heard it, because I would have heard about it because I'm a big Devil May Cry fan, and like I've never heard of such a thing. It shows you how he got the white hair. What? Are you think I'm pretty sure, mate? I've got it. When did DMC come out? DMC came out in 2013, didn't it? Oh, no, it didn't. When did it come out? It don't say. I'm gonna say if I fucking Google it, mate. But I'll quickly look it up. Like, if I look something up, my computer's gonna explode. Guaranteed. Or the stream will just crash. What am I putting in? What do I need to put in? Like, to put in the chat what you put in to see this image. Because I'm personally think you're thinking of a totally different game.
Thank you.
Ayachi, is that right? Ayachi. That name. Is that right? Did I say that right? But cheers for the follow. If I said that right, it's just because of Tekken, because I watch it. Snapchat, does it say? The latest DMC game. Yeah. This, what I've just looked at. That. Is it that? Is it this game? Right, is it that? It's gotta be. It's got to be that, hasn't it? DMC Devil May Cry. That's a reboot. Getting closer. Yeah. Yeah, that's not Devil May Cry. That game doesn't. It hasn't got anything to do with the original game. Arthur. GE02. Cheers for follow, dude. I only know Arthur because Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, that Devil May Cry, it's got nothing to do with the original game. It's a reboot. Look, you can't see me. You're blind. That clearly hit me. It's a reboot. It's a reboot of the series. The only reason why they gave him white hair at the end of the game is just so it made him look like the original Dante. That's the reason why they did it. But yeah, it's a totally different game. The story is totally different. But like I said, it's a mixture of 1 and 3 together. Of Devil May Cry 1 and it's Devil May Cry 3 in one game. Because you find out about Virgil, which next minute is using assault rifles, is using guns. In the original Virgil, as you know, if you know, he doesn't like guns. He's a samurai. And then Moondis is just a bald guy. Trish is Hooker or whatever she was. And then I forgot his name. I forgot his fucking name from Devil May Cry 4. That bug dude where he's got the stutter. He's that fucking news guy. Yeah. That DMC Devil May Cry, it's a reboot. It's not. It doesn't follow the original Devil May Cry games. It's got nothing to do with that. It's a reboot of the series. It may look like it, but it's not. Because it's even that, I totally forgot, because even on the game, he unlocks his Devil Trigger. And it's same with Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3, that's when Dante he first unlocked his Devil. Because Virgil got it out of him because he killed him. Because that's what he had to do. He wanted him to get his Devil out so he could fight him properly. So then he killed him, and then he came back to life with the Devil form. Yeah. Oh fuck, I thought it was that tiger. It's not. See? The life didn't even go down. The first skill attack, nah, it gives them health back on death. It doesn't hurt them, it gives them health back. Because it ain't a skill thing. Because the skill does more damage, takes souls off me when she hits me. When she hits me, I gain less armor, I do less attack damage, I lose stamina, and plus I lose the ability to use my shit. So it's not an effect. It's obviously a patch. It's patched it in so you can't one-shot bosses on it, but you still technically can. Yeah. That DMC is a reboot. It's not Devil May Cry. That's why it's called DMC Devil May Cry. So there's a difference. Like I said, good game, but it's a good game, but the whole fact of it being I can't even think of it being a reboot, and then the character of the game is just a dick, but then they kind of like changed him mid-game. They were just trying to make it feel like Devil May Cry the original, but it wasn't. Because everyone went mental. So when they shown that the first ever trailer of the game, everyone went crazy because what they've done. They ruined the game. The character. It's like saying, it's kind of like what they've done with Chris on Resident Evil 7. It's Chris, but it doesn't look like Chris. It makes sense that it doesn't look like Chris because it's a new game. They've got to make him look different. It's a couple of years after the Resident Evil 6. It's like it's obviously gonna look a bit different from 5 and 6. I blame you for that. That the game just miraculously just grabs me, but I've clearly dodged it. It still gets me. Doing a Dark Souls 2, hit detection. I clearly dodged that attack. I clearly dodged it, but it still got me. Did the DLC come out for the Resident Evil 7 yet? Felt like the game was a bit short. I don't think it's not coming out until November. But I've not even played Resident Evil 7. I've just watched people play it. I've not played it because the whole PlayStation VR. If I'm going to play Resident Evil, I need to play it in VR. I'm not playing it on Xbox. Just normal first person. Plus it's first person. I've never felt that Resident Evil games fit in first person. And obviously the main reason why they made it first person was because of VR. And you obviously will get two different opinions from someone who's played the game non-VR to someone that has played it VR. And a game as that is, I would rather play it in VR for the first time. There's no way I'm playing it normally. No way. Four swings, literally, just cutting a nail. So it's like, even if they ever do it for Evil Within 2, if they make it so Evil Within 2 is VR, I think I would literally sell my kidney to get a VR to play that game in VR. Guaranteed. You can fuck right off. Kind of ironic there. Every single boss enemy, if they're the same genre, they do the same attacks. Since she's some spider woman, she does like the same attacks as the cat, the stupid first boss, the tiger, and the bug woman. She does the grab. Just to jump up in air, she throws shit at you, she jump up in air again. When you're close, she does attacks or she goes to grab you. I need to get rid of him.
Thank you.
Cheers for follow, Ray. Appreciate it. Mate, the amount of followers that I've got today is insane. What's going on? Right, go. You're getting annoying now. Stop throwing shit. Whoop. Stop throwing fireballs. Fireball. Fireball. Again. What's she doing? But I can't attack her because she's got armor on her left, so I'm not gonna. She's dead. She's dead. Yo. Did you play the first Evil Within? I got it, but couldn't really get into it. Oh yeah, of course I played the first one, mate. Of course I did. It's another game. If you loved Resident Evil 4, you were guaranteed to love Evil Within, because it's pretty much the same game. Because I'm kind of hoping that they bring, kind of will, I personally think they will, is bring back Akuma mode. Beat the entire game without getting hit. Well, you can get hit, but you die in one hit. But some bits were a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Trying to get past it without getting touched. But I've just got a feeling that this, I don't know why, I've just got a feeling that the second one, everyone's looking forward to it because it's the second version of the game, but I just don't know why. I've just got that feeling that they're going to put something on the game or do something to the game that's just going to make it feel weird, or feel, and it's just going to think like that it doesn't beat the first game. Kind of like what they did with fucking Resident Evil 6. But stuff like that anyway. I only get it because of the story. If they bring another version of a game that I like playing, I obviously get it for the story, nothing else. But I like I said though, I've never played Resident Evil 7, but I've obviously watched people play it in VR and shit. I really do. If I'm gonna play it, I want to play it in VR. No, nothing else. No way I'm not playing it without VR. Because it's just going to be another typical first-person horror game. That's it. Plus, I've never experienced VR, so then it'd be even better. And I'll be there for like 10 days, just looking at one thing, just looking about, thinking, Jesus, it's like I'm here. It's like it's in my face. Oh shit! Does it normally do that? Or does it normally give you... yeah, no, because it gives you full bar, doesn't it, when you beat a boss? Because I cancelled it at the right time. It gave me the souls, and then it gave it me back. Sweet. Yeah, because it was kind of a letdown, really, when they brought it out with VR, because you can obviously tell it's meant for VR. Because of the whole enemies, it's first person, everything. It grabs you, it punches you in the face, it grabs you, it punches you in the face, or it kicks you in the face. So if you've obviously got VR on, it's going to be totally different. But they've always changed Resident Evil though, haven't they? Because if you come from my era, you've played the original games, you think all the rest are fucking shit. Because it's not like the original games. It's like with Resident Evil 1 remake, fantastic, fucking perfect. It was Resident Evil 1, but it just had more shit in it. That made the game even bigger and more fun and the crazier to run around and stuff. Because that's why everyone's worrying about Resident Evil 2. Because they've got a feeling they're going to do something to it that's just going to totally ruin it. Like, make it like Resident Evil 6, like you can run about and shoot. Stupid. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 best of all time. Yeah, of course. So that's why everyone's looking forward to Resident Evil 2, because Resident Evil 2 put Resident Evil on the map. That was the game that made it. It came out for the 64 and shit, and then with the whole, I reckon it'd be fantastic if they did that. So when there was that old theory about it, where you could play as Akuma from Street Fighter, where you had to beat the game 7 times without getting touched with a knife, I think it was. And then when you saved it for the last time, put the name as Akuma, and then you played as Akuma because it was in like the Nintendo magazines or whatever. And then people tried it and it didn't work, and then Capcom come out and says, oh, it was just a load of shit, to see if people would do it. When they bring out Resident Evil 2 Remake and they make that a thing, it'd be fucking amazing. Running around as Akuma on Resident Evil 2. That'd be crazy. Really. You're too slow! It's the only thing you've got to give you advantage. You just keep activating that shit. If I can parry, you're fucked. Well, guard break, I should say. He's nearly dead anyway. Oh, you finally got me. Mate, your life bar is at the perfect angle to stop. Thank you. Now it's Chad. It's time to fight Tweedledum. Oh god. Mr. I like to cancel my attacks into the grab because it catches you out so I can get you with the grab. Or I can instantly do the grab to get you with the grab. So if you're being aggressive, you don't know when if I'm going to do the grab. So if you're being aggressive, I will get you with the grab. Guaranteed. And then after that, you have to verse stupid Yamato. Let's go. So I don't think he can't be parried because he's not using a weapon. He's using his fists. Plus 9 out of 10 anyway. He's always activating spirits. Really. Snake. Get away. That. I hate that grab. Because it can just keep doing it if he wants to. It catches you out with mid-combo and it can just do it. Just to hit you. And his stamina is stupid as well. Because if I could parry him, it'd be a totally different fight. It's like with his grab. I wish you could get his grab. Grab him back, nick my health, and nick it back. So I think that's the reason why it allows you to hit him 4 times. Because he's a super defensive boss. That's the reason why I hate it. He's got armor, so you swing, he does it, you're dead. Guaranteed. It does like nearly 20k damage. Plus it gives him health back. Get from you behind, not liking it. That was totally fair. Fuck you. How did you block that? Well, dodge that, I should say. Stay in his face. I think that's the first ever time I've actually cancelled him again. That was the first ever time that I actually cancelled him out of his fucking attack. Just hit him. Hit him. Cancel it. Two hits is all you ever get. Oh yeah, true. Ah, there's two of them. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that's a grab. And I don't know how that missed me. Best thing to do against these. Stay back, wait for him to swing, concentrate on one, and then concentrate on the other. Right, is it that thing? Ready? Go! Can't fucking see! Shouldn't have activated this. Total fucking waste. Oh, what the fuck's going off? That clearly one. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure there's a big fucking building here. So how are you hitting me? From fucking every direction. I'm even getting hit by blue. Blue's on the other side. Look at this shit. Right, go. Oh, because Mr. Blue's doing fucking worms. He's shooting it from an angle and it's hitting me. Because he knows where I am. Go. Go, 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 go. Plus it doesn't help that I've been confused. It's doing less damage. Start on Mr. Green, see. It makes it so I do less damage. Come on. Swing. It just don't want to swing, does it? Don't. Sorry. You clearly hit the crystal. Do it. Oh, what dodge. Is that crystal not there for you on your screen? Is there no crystal there? Watch him hit it now. He's got to be glitched. He's hitting that. Or have they made it so it's just nullified because it's way of the Nioh? Right, short term. Yeah, it must have been glitched. It must have been glitched. Nice damage there. Come on. again, because he hit that fireball, it stunned me, so it didn't let me attack. Again. Hey, you know what? Die. I'm dead. Oh my god, after all that. He gets me with that. He knew I was going to do bow and arrow. That was what he was doing. He knew I was going to do the bow and arrow to try and kill him. So he predicted it and then swung at me. As soon as I did it, it's noticed, as soon as I pulled it out, he did that attack. Predict. Being predict. Never mind. So much for playing. I think I might play Metal Gear after this. Like, I want to play it. I want to, well, stream it. But I've got to do everything again. Since I've never played it on PlayStation. Yeah. That hit me. I think I might risk it and do my buff, my damage buff, but obviously my life to lose. Because that's my best option to do. Go, 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 go. Waiting for the battle for 22 beta code. Alright. Oh, it's gone from Mr. Green. I might as well concentrate on him. Wait, so it was bugged then? So I just realised he was attacking me before and he didn't hit it. That's why I want to get rid of him first, because he the whole effect got me again. I've got the curveball, but it's not redeemed down as the actual bait. Jesus. I seriously need to stop like looking in the chat, especially playing a game like this. Every time. This is dead. Right. Why are you trying to block the flame? Been playing this game for a long time. I'm pretty sure you know that you can't block flame. Same again. Tried to block it. And to be honest, I've never seen this boss fight like this. Like just constantly doing the flame thing. That. But I ain't surprised because it's somewhere near. Since they do like to do the same thing over and over again. When I stand still, that's me cancelling it to do that. But sometimes I don't do that. I could have killed him. I could have fucking killed him. Because I know that they've made this boss way more aggressive. especially with the fireballs that they're doing. But they are fireballs. This game loves shooting fireballs. It's only the attack they can do. Look, it's doing fireballs. Nearly dead again. Up a star. There we go. 22 damage. That'll even it out. Go. Ready. Lightning or fire? I'm gonna get rid of lightning because I don't like lightning. It slows me down. Slows me down. And I'm using the wrong element. Oh, fuck off. Two HPs left. I think this is actually the way you're supposed to fight this. Doing this, going backwards and forwards, going backwards and forwards. And then he just hits you with one hit, Pezzy hit, and it kills you. I'm gonna say, the crystals don't hurt him, does it? It just doesn't do anything. I think that's just gone smoothly as well. This has just gone so smoothly. If I hit him. Oof. Do it again. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Do it again. Come on. Don't just hit me with one hit and kill me. Stop doing fireballs. Stop it. And you like to. Stop it. Go. Go, 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 go. Is it that? He just gave me 2.2 billion. I'm saying that right, aren't I? 2.2 billion. Does these still have this? No, they don't. Because I know when you get the first set of green arm, was that it then? No. When you get the first ever unique green armor, well, green items, it's got that special effect on it. I know what that crystal is. It's that. No, it's not. I've got 12 of them. That's 12 billion right there. It's that one. That's another billion. Is that a billion? I don't know. I'm very surprised they didn't make it so you could unlock the snake, but it does kind of make sense though, because it's obviously a snake. Oh, they made it so it was actually a secret unlock.